Taxpreneurs, it is December of 2025 and I am super excited because that means that tax season is literally right around the corner. I can see it peeking through the corner, all right? And this is a crucial month. If you want to make sure that you have an excellent tax season 2026 and you want to thrive and meet your financial goals and meet your business goals, then this is what has to happen. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is marketing. This is where you start marketing. You guys are seeing H&R Block, Liberty Tax, Jackson Hewitt, all of these big guys. What are they doing? They're marketing, they're showing up, they're making content, they're talking, they're on the TV, they're on the radio. You have to do the same thing. I don't think that you have to invest in marketing. I just want you to show up, start building a community on social media. You have to do it. Get out of your own way, put a filter on it, just create content, talk to people, let people know what it is that you offer, because there's absolutely no way that you're going to get new clients if you don't build a community. So that's the first thing. It is time to buckle down and figure out what type of marketing you want to do and start doing it. Okay, number one. Number two is TaxNitro, which is our CRM, you guys. It has completely changed my business, okay? I have been able to be more organized. I have been able to hire. I have been able to contract people. Everything runs much more smoothly when you know where everything is and you are organized and everything works like a big company, all right? So this is how TaxNitro is literally going to help you as a small business that is going to be growing into a big business. The first thing is right now, when you guys get a client, you have to complete what's called an intake form, okay? You can create your own intake form. We have added one inside of the downloadables for you guys. Now, that intake form is just a digital piece of paper that you can take and you can ask the client their name, their address. Are they a student? Do they own a business? How many W-2s? The kids' names, the wife's names, like all of these details that you need to be able to actually complete the tax return properly and do your due diligence as a tax professional is going to be on the intake form. Well, guess what? You don't have to physically be the one completing this. As long as you gather the information, you don't have to physically gather this stuff by asking the client that information, because that is time consuming. We are trying to work more efficiently, especially if you're working strictly online. It is really important that you are not on the phone with clients for hours and hours, 30 minutes here, 20 minutes there. It takes up a lot of your time and it's going to burn you out. So what I want you to do is have everything digitally. I want everything to be able to be click, click, clack, clack, super simple. With TaxNitro, your client is literally going to click a link either in your bio or you're going to text it to them, email it to them, whatever you want to do. When they click that, they're going to open it and it's going to be the full intake form with all of the questions that you want to ask the clients, okay? Once they finish the questions, there's going to be some boxes for them to upload all of their documents. So the mobile application will become obsolete. You will not need it. This is better than the mobile app that we currently give you guys. Because if a client is in another state or in another city, or I'm just working virtually and I don't want to see clients, they're going to take that, their phone and take pictures of everything, just like they did on the mobile application, but now it's going to be in TaxNitro. So now you have the full intake form. Now you have all of the client's documents. And another thing that you're going to add on the bottom that I highly recommend that you do add is a deposit. Everybody that's going to work with you has to pay a deposit, whether that's $50, $100, $150, or $200, you get to choose. I don't work with anybody without a deposit because trust me, from being in this industry many, many years, people will come, you will do their tax return, and you know what they're going to say? They're going to say, oh, I went to so-and-so and she told me that she's going to give me $100 more. And you would have just done all that work for nothing. Take a deposit. Trust me, you'll thank me later. All right. So now intake form is done. All of the client's documents are done. Your deposit is done. And on the bottom, it's going to say, whatever it is that you wanted to say. And they will be able to check that little box off and then sign. All of that is going to come into your CRM. You're going to get a message saying, hey, you have a new client. If you're the only one working in your office, that's awesome. You can sit down, do the tax return it back to the client within 24 to 40 hours. If you're missing something right on TaxNitro, you will be able to actually send them a message. Hey, I'm missing a copy of the Social Security card or the ID, whatever it is that you want to collect. Everything in one place, instead of having to call the client or message them or email them on another software. Everything in TaxNitro. It is going to save you, especially when you start scaling and you want to hire. I have several tax pros that work with me. Look how amazing this is. A client sends in all of their information. We get a message that we have a new client, and the system automatically assigns it to my tax preparers. So prepare A will get this one. The next client that come in, prepare B will get it, and so on and so forth. And it rotates it through them. And all I have to do is give my tax pros the guidelines that I want them to do. For example, in my company, I want a 24 to 48 hour maximum turnaround time, because during tax season, clients want their money fast. And so I need to be efficient. So I have several tax pros that work with me, and they know that's how it is. The only way that it passes 24 to 48 hours is when a client isn't providing us with the information that we need to be able to complete the return, which is not our fault. But if we have everything that we need, it needs to get done within that time frame. All right. And this gives me the opportunity to be able to contract people. They're working from their house, but they don't have papers on their desk. They are strictly watching everything from a computer. They have access to only their clients that I'm assigning to them, and to the software that we're assigning to them. It makes it so much easier. And then another thing that you can do with TaxNitro is marketing, email marketing or text message marketing. So if I want to send an email blast to all of my clients, hey, you guys, it's December 1st or December 2nd, and I want to let you guys know that we are now accepting tax clients or now accepting credit repair clients or whatever it is that you want to do. You can create a nice email and blast it to everybody that you have in TaxNitro. You can also sign up to do the text messaging. Like, there's so many different things. You can add your WhatsApp. You can add all of your social media accounts to there, everything in one place. When I tell you this is the way to scale your business, this is the way to scale your business. I have all of my tax clients, all of my different services clients. I have them categorized so that when I want to send something to a credit repair client or a tax client, or I want to send something to a immigration client, it automatically tags them and it only emails them, which is amazing. And there's so much more stuff that you can do. You can have all of your calendars set up on there. You can have your phone number be through there, make phone calls, like everything. So I want you to know that this is now available for you guys. Below this video, I am going to put a link so that you guys can check it out. There is a fee. I believe you have to purchase, I don't know. You'll see all the information below, but there is a fee to get TaxNitro. This is a business expense, so make sure for those of you guys that do purchase it, make sure that you are saving your receipt and that goes on your taxes for January of 2026, okay? Also, if some of you are going to be a little overwhelmed because there is a lot in TaxNitro, we are actually helping you guys build it out. It is an additional fee, and that has its own service because I have to pay the people that are working with me to assist you guys, but we will be helping you guys build it out. We have a certain amount of things that we are going to be doing, like the intake form, payments, the contacts, all of that stuff, which is the basic things to get you guys going. That is what we are going to help you set it all up. So I will put all of the details in regards to Buildout, how much it is, how much is TaxNitro, and so on and so forth below. I'm really, really excited for this tax season. Make sure that your marketing is showing up. Take the information that you guys have learned and do little 30-second videos and just blow your social media up. As much content as you can. You're going to start building a community of people that want to listen to you, that like your vibe, and they will later become your clients. Trust me, it works. I love you guys. I am praying for an amazing tax season, and let me know of any of your questions below. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.